Oh Lord, tired. Mm. You didn't get it. You didn't get your. You. Mm-hmm. That's strange. Strange as hell. Weird ass people. What's this on? Okay. Hey. Thumbs up if you know you can trust High Priestess Jamila. What's up, y'all? What up with it? So I gotta come and talk to y'all about some things because this is the reason why I got the position that I got in spiritually. And many people need to take heed to the way that I am. I'm an extremely nice and loving person to my family, to the people that I love, to the people that matter to me, to my clients, to my friends. But to my enemies, I am the devil. Okay. And I don't mind. Y'all feel too much for y'all enemies. You care. You care bears. And your enemy is plotting against you, trying to make everything harder on you, attacking you, blaming other people, you going off on other people that ain't did a damn thing to you. The enemy's sitting right there in front of you sometimes. And, that's the reason why most people lose. So it's not about, oh, it's so unfair. It's so unfair that Some people were born with millions of dollars, and then some people are very, very poor. Well, just think, if you give somebody $1 million that doesn't give a damn about themselves, they're going to take that $1 million and kill themselves. Rather than, if they learn lessons throughout life, they can earn it and they'll get it when they're ready for it. Okay? Because money within itself. So, a lot of people, the reason why you don't make it is because you do too much for your enemies. You try to negotiate with the enemy. See, this is the reason why people come and pay me $1,600 a whop to cancel contracts on their soul. Because I don't go to negotiate shit with nobody. I just do. So there is no negotiating when it comes to my freedom. There is no negotiating when it comes to my liberation. There is no negotiating when it comes to me obtaining my own wealth. That is not a negotiation. I don't understand why people do that. And see, I'm strictly in spirit. I've been in spirit all night. I've been with spirit since probably Tuesday morning. They was, we've been doing a lot of work over here. And see, the problem and the issue is that you're too soft. And see, with me, you know what I see y'all letting the enemy do to y'all? Y'all let the enemy gobble up your time and your energy. My enemies can't touch my energy. They would love to. They have little scrolling things across the thing. My spirits are tearing you up. Really? Why I keep laughing? And literally, it's so pathetic because you guys know that when I lose weight, I put up body shots. And this person tried to shame me and said I was desperate for putting up a body shot, but she's not desperate for going around the internet, getting people to attack me, and going from platform to platform talking shit. And a lot of people, when y'all see me going at her, y'all feel soft because y'all soft. That's why it takes a woman to do a man's job in this situation. In every situation, it's going to take a woman to do a man's job. And I'll sit up here and look real pretty and nice while I do it. And it just is the reality of it. You don't ever show sympathy or empathy for your enemy. If you do, you better be playing their ass. And make sure you know who your enemy is. Okay. The enemy is usually the person that's trying to make you enemies with other people because they want to take up as much of your time and space and energy as possible. That's the sad part about it. It's like, goddamn, 3, 4 months. Wow. The enemy gets to take that much. Well, I'll make sure that they don't. So a lot of you guys got to understand that the enemy will keep coming and keep coming and keep coming to get what they want. But when they realize they'll never get what they want, eventually they'll either move on or kill themselves or die. Let me ask y'all a question. Why are y'all so soft, but yet that y'all claim y'all practice necromancy, but you feel sorry for people? You feel guilty for doing what you know you got to do. That's why there's a spiritual hierarchy, because there's some of us with that crown of the high priestess. And the reason why is because we did the shit that y'all was too weak to do. Y'all too weak. Y'all will let y'all enemy run you back and forth all over the goddamn world before you figure this shit out. I'm just telling y'all the truth. Of course, as a high priestess, I'm going to know about spiritual war and I'm going to have it in me. But The whole point of it is that so many people have gotten so damn sissified and emotional, way too emotional. See, your enemy, when they're trying to attach to your heart chakra and your emotions, this is where they can get you. And trust me, when something go down, your enemy's gonna come back and tell you that they did it, whether or not they were nice to you or not. So, war and revenge is best served cold. You don't go in feeling sorry for people. Oh, I feel so bad for your enemy. Wow, no wonder Jesus doesn't come to visit most of y'all houses. Um, Jesus stood up to his enemies, all of you Christians and stuff, just to let y'all know. And so this is one of the reasons why he puts his most precious work in the hands of the ones that he trusts. The reason why God trusts me is because he know I ain't gonna get weak ever. And it's a very real thing. If you was in the middle of the woods, and a wolf or a bear attacked you, would you be soft and let the motherfucker eat you alive, or would you fight back and kill the goddamn bear? Especially if it got demon faces and shit on it and it's snarling at you, and you gonna let the goddamn bear kill you? Y'all out of y'all damn mind. Okay. Yeah, and I don't feel sorry for nobody that is attacking me, unless it's family or I love you and you may be possessed or something. I might have to tell you to sit your ass down. But the enemy gonna get it, and they gonna get it cold. They're not gonna get it warm. It's not gonna be soft. It's gonna be real cold as I push their asses into purgatory. Purgatory is cold, not hot. And we're seeing and recognizing souls that are definitely going to purge when they get here. They're going to be purged. They ain't going to never be allowed back in unless they beg and plead and make contact with somebody that's going to pull their fucking spirit through and let them come through many, many years after their dying day. And that's only in extreme goddamn circumstances. Okay. So the enemy will be encouraging you to do things that is going to hurt you in the long run. What's going to hurt you is when you look up and you say, wow, has the time passed and I wasted years and years of my life letting that damn devil and that demon beat me. You look up and you'll say it to yourself. All of you will. And you'll say, damn, and a lot of y'all will let life pass you totally by. And then you'll look up and you'll say, well, I was just trying to do the right thing. You knew that wasn't the right thing when you did it. And y'all really ain't gonna be ready for that zombie apocalypse when that shit come around. Because it's coming, trust me. We will have the Walking Dead. We already got the Walking Dead, but see, you don't recognize them as zombies. This ain't them falling off. But there is zombies. It doesn't mean necessarily that you have to like kill them. I think that they're going to probably end up finding a cure, and then there's also going to be a vaccine. But that's only for the weak. Why would you let somebody turn you into a zombie? Like, that's kind of bizarre. Good day, Prista. Hello. So, for me, I believe in taking the enemy out. I don't even believe in playing with the enemy. I'm not a goddamn cat. I'm a lion. I'm not a cat. I'm a lion. I don't play around with my enemies. When the last time you saw a fucking lioness playing around with their fucking enemies? Especially when you got children to take care of. Please, I don't even waste no time. Only people get my time is my clients. Okay, and see, people hate it when you can use yourself as advertisement. They want to advertise you, but when you can use yourself as advertisement, they can't stand that because they ain't got nothing that they can't advertise that they can cleanse somebody. That's sad. They don't even. It's so many dumb people in this world, just dumb, like just fiddly de fun, fiddly, fiddly do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, really, like, I'll be visiting your tombstone soon one day because you're a foolish person. Mm-mm. And then you got to understand the difference between somebody that's demon possessed and somebody that's demon spawned. Y'all want to talk about demon spawn versus demonic possession? Some people walking around here are actual demon spawn. We can tell who they are. Not the person that will bite your head off for fucking with her family and her children, but the person that's on the attack. That's the demon spawn. I mean, we could consider Hecate a demon, which we don't at all. Don't even say that because she's not. She get very insulted, and she's been insulted. Trust me. Okay. There's a difference between being demon possessed and being demon spawn. Demon spawn rarely they have a mission in life. They have a mission in life to do as much harm to as many people as possible. And then look at you. You supposed to be a soldier in the army of God, and you sitting up here just letting them run around and fucking do it. So that's real fucked up, especially when we got some of the demon spawns attacking women's uteruses. You know what I'm saying? Doing all kind of crazy shit. And then they act like they don't understand why they can see a shadowy goddamn figure, or goddamn the image of death coming for them. You know what I'm saying? And that's fucking crazy. Like, how can and so I guess because like I said, I've been on the highway to hell too in a previous life. So, I get it. It could be a journey, or it could just be that you have made a mistake that you need to rethink and reevaluate. Okay. Yeah, the Jezebel. Oh God. And it's not even the playful Jezebel. This is the Jezebel that hates everything. The Jezebel that we looking at is the one on the dark side, the worst imaginable entity that you could ever fucking imagine. Totally different than, back in the day, the church would say that a woman had the spirit of Jezebel in her if she talked back to her husband. Now, this bitch out here chopping penises off. She beheading penises and stuff. Been doing it for a while. That's why y'all need to stop letting people circumcise y'all kids. But y'all do what y'all want to do. It's an unnecessary cosmetic surgery that a newborn baby has to have. Such a fucking shame. Trust me, I did it with my firstborn and I'll never forgive myself. Even though he forgives me, he's like, that ain't that big of a deal. He like, I'm good. I'm like, yeah, but it still should have been your choice if you was gonna do something like that, which is totally unnecessary. But they can usually, I don't know. I don't really think that I don't really think that it interferes with if they don't let them. But yeah, a lot of men are messed up because of that early onset of trauma. Many of them are still healing from circumcision because they didn't give you any anesthesia. So you were a newborn baby trying to find something to eat from your mother. and they just carved the skin of your penis off with no pain medication. They've been administering pain medication, but the goddamn pain medication hurts. It burns. So either way, it's just, and so look, and we need to talk about that too, because I used to be real, and I'm not telling men to be hard, but sometimes you have to be. Don't be hard to the wrong person though. You're being hardcore to the wrong people. You're trying to, be hardcore, and you're questioning, God's angels and spirits that you call for. And then you're feeling sorry for the enemy, and you think that the enemy is going to change, but they're not. It's never going to change. It's always going to end up the same way with them. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They cannot be right. They are stabbing you in the back and betraying you right now as we speak. And so, you can't, and it ain't got nothing to do with black or white, but I will tell you that, a lot of people can be fooled. I've noticed that, people can be quite foolish in the people that they trust. But trust is a big deal. That's why I've been over here healing my throat chakra and stuff. Oh my God, it feels amazing. You guys, y'all have got to try throat coat with eucalyptus. Get the one with the eucalyptus. They have one with echinacea. But echinacea kind of gives me a subtle allergic reaction. So I can't really do echinacea for some reason. But eucalyptus, I can definitely do eucalyptus. So yeah. Hey, Egyptian God. Hello. Hello, hello. So, you can't be soft and emotional towards your enemy. You know what I'm saying? You really can't. And, you know, especially when you know that the enemy ain't no good. Literally, that person ain't no good. They don't feel nothing. I can't feel something for somebody that don't feel nothing for me. I can't give a damn, especially when you are somebody that is trying to murder me, hurt my children, hurt my family, hurt my mind, hurt my peace. You deserve to be happy and peaceful on a daily basis. You shouldn't have to put up with that shit. You should really choose better for yourself. God wants you to have better than that. So for me personally, we've been in spiritual warfare which guys, you know what? It starts to get kind of entertaining. I've just been dragging my enemy throughout social media, just dragging the fuck out of her. And she just, and, trying to be soft, that ain't going to work ever. That's all I'm saying. And that's why I said if you her friend, you better not watch that. You better you better advise her. You better take her over to the advice show. You better go over to the advice show and ask him what to do about it for real. Cause I don't know. I just really don't know. It's a big ass question mark as to what's gonna happen. And that person know it's coming. They know it's coming. Ducking and dodging that damn inevitable karma. Trying to distract from the karma. You can't really, like, if you notice the enemy will start trying to do parlor tricks and shit, it's like, well, you can't really distract God from doing what God is going to do. He's doing it right now. I mean, am I lying? How y'all feel about y'all enemies? On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel that you making out with your enemies? Now, I'm at a 20. Actually, I'm at a 100, but let me rate y'all on a scale of 1 to 10. How much do you think that your enemy is fucking you over? Tell the truth. Be honest. Be honest. Tell me. If it like okay, so one being that you sitting there pressed and confused and shit and upset, or 10 being that you ain't worried about a motherfucking thing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's the way you're supposed to be. But most people can't say that. It's a lot of people that, their enemy is just dragging them throughout the fucking bowels of hell. Can't sleep at night, you know. If they are up, I know that I'm up until about 6 a.m. anyway, especially during times like this. But can't sleep, sad, upset, wake up in the morning, sad, mad, upset. Shit ain't going right for you. Ain't got no money. Okay. So, it's a lot of people out there that I know my enemy, boy, she is at a negative 10. Because my enemy is just the narc demon. Ain't that big of a deal. The narc, the spawn of the narc, that's all that is. All you got to do is live your life to the fullest, and that enemy is just going to self-destruct. But I notice how soft y'all are with people and how y'all waste way too much of y'all time on people that don't give a damn about you. I noticed that about y'all. And God hates that more than anything because you're taking your life for granted. You could be doing other things like being creative. Okay. For example, this time that I've been single and celibate the past few months, um, I have been doing a bunch of creative projects. It's been great, like literally. So thank you, babe. Thank you. For real. And you ain't even gotta be hard, but like if you constantly commingling with your enemies like it's a goddamn game and shit, then you gonna end up. I like being real soft and light and feathery. I don't like being hard for real. All that yelling and shit, yelling and screaming, headache and shit, and veins popping out your forehead and adrenaline all the time. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got time for that. Hi, Jacksonville. Jacksonville just comes around and says hi. That's so funny. But yeah, y'all too soft, and then y'all expect for women to be soft. In times of war, we're supposed to be soft. I'm supposed to flirt with my enemy? Nah, nah. I definitely ain't got to flirt with my enemy to get him to back off of me. I wish I would. So, for me, I believe in wrapping shit up in a blanket and throwing it over the goddamn fucking, you know what I'm saying? Just wrap that shit up, tie it up, and fucking throw it by the wayside and goddamn keep it going. I don't do that because and you know what? I think that a lot of us, because on Thanksgiving, I had a really nice Thanksgiving. The Cornish hens were delicious. Oh my God, those green beans that I made were Bombay. They were so good. Jacob asked for like seconds and thirds and stuff, and he was still eating them the next day. And, everything tasted really good. And so, like on Christmas, hey, I'm turning into a bear. I ain't about to be talking to nobody, talking about nothing. I am going to be sitting in front of that fireplace roasting marshmallows. I ain't got time for that. Or not marshmallows, just drinking hot cocoa with a bunch of marshmallows on it. And that's why I'm glad that it got cold, because when it gets real cold, I get that firewood and just, that fireplace will warm up the whole house. This house is pretty old. It's not a newer home, it's an older home. And, back then they built houses. Excuse me, y'all. I just got you through drinking some ginger ale. Back then they built houses really strong. And they built them with fireplaces big enough to warm the whole house. So, um, I know I definitely couldn't be weak in several situations. in some, in one situation, yeah, I'm real weak when it comes to love, but when it comes to war, I will rip your soul out. Okay, I don't play that. So, yeah, I don't play that shit, Egyptian guy, for real. It's just some shit you don't do or say to people. And you know what I'm saying? When it gets to that point, rarely will the enemy go down without some kind of fight. But, it seemed like to me that people, they'll get the enemy to the edge and then they'll stop. It's like, no, go ahead and keep going. And I know for a fact that back when I was queen, I would order people to death, like, oh, off with just by, please, Queen Jamila, get out, gone, gone, go chop her head off, throw her out back. That's how they was back then, because it was a certain, you know what I'm saying? Because and people had respect back then. I'm not saying we should do barbaric shit like that now. Obviously, when a lot of us were queens, obviously we did some crazy shit. Let me see who this is up in the chat. I'm pretty sure they're angry. Yeah. Uh, hey, hey, oh girl, I want you to post in the chat real quick. Miss L returns if you're cool with Tina or not. Are you cool with her? That's your girl. You rocking with her? You rolling with her, Miss L? Yes or no? I'm gonna give you a couple of minutes to answer. Are you cool with her or not? Is what I want to know. Since you in my chat room. Hello, the Don. Miss L, you got at least. Okay, so she said, I love you both. Okay, see you later. Bye. Don't come back to my chat room, girl. Yeah, I stay sucker free completely. Yeah, she had to go. If a ghost licks my ass crack, what does that mean? Oh, the Don, you're so funny. If a ghost licks your ass crack, could it mean that maybe your booty stinks? No, I'm joking. Pink, you stink. I mean, you said a ghost, so maybe you just. uh, oh Lord. Nobody important. Sorry, I didn't block you. I just removed your message. We don't type people's name in the chat room. An Egyptian god, you probably, well, maybe you don't know. I don't know. It ain't gonna never work out as long as you are amongst your enemies. It just ain't gonna work out, and it just, for me personally, that's just like I just got rid of that person that was up in the chat room. You can't rock with me. That was the wrong answer. Like, you got to go. You got to pick a side. Pick a side. You go over there and get struck by lightning by yourself. Don't involve me with that. Okay. Don't involve me. So anyway, y'all. Well, I mean, and then these women come over here and they expect for me to get down with that disgusting crap. And then they come over here and try to they become obsessed and try to mess up my algorithm by thumbs and down. Now that little heifer just hit the thumbs down just because I ain't an idiot. You an idiot if you love that girl, you are a complete idiot, Miss L. And those are big facts. I'm sorry. Anybody that cares about that girl when she is literally here just to start trouble and cause mess in your life, you a complete idiot to me. And I can't be cool with people like that. I can't be cool with stupid people. I'm sorry. I was watching card readings and I found you like, oh, okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, I'll be at y'all with some readings tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'll be at y'all with some new readings or whatever for December. I've been real busy. Every time I go to do some readings, I get a client. I get a new client. I got a couple of reviews to put up too. So, and I wouldn't give up a dollar of my money to my enemy. I wouldn't relent shit. I am relentless because that's what the enemy is after, either clout or money or energy. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all better get smarter. That's why a lot of y'all probably, have financial pitfalls and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hang around stupid ass people. Or if you don't have financial pitfalls, then you have health issues, you have mental issues. And, there's some people that will just exacerbate or either trigger your mental issues, but in a negative way. So many of y'all are complete numbskulls and, trying to be cool with people that you shouldn't. I'm just saying. And then also being nice to those people. I can't be nice to people that I don't like. I can't do it. I can't even pretend that I like you. I don't know how to do that. If I have a problem with you, I have a problem with you. I'm not going to sit up here and smile in your face. I don't live my life like that. I choose to surround myself with people that love me, truly. Not evil, conniving, disgusting people. I can't do it. It's stupid. Why would you do that to yourself? This is one of the reasons why I don't have health problems. And y'all, oh my goodness, I'm telling y'all to do that four corner protection of your homes. And like I said, I cannot wait until my amethyst gets here because oh my God. And I'll be doing some healing and transmutation work with those amethysts too. So I'm gonna do a haul whenever it gets here, or whatever. So it's gonna be a lot of interesting stuff, and the enemy is gonna act a fool every day because I get a new package every single day, damn near, of something new. So the enemy is just gonna be going nuts every single day. Why? Because the enemy is a piece of crap. Doesn't want the children to have anything to eat for Christmas, doesn't want the kids to have a tree with the railroad thing underneath it because it never had it as a child. So it doesn't want the children to have it. That's why my enemy is so pathetic, y'all. She came over here, stole my video, uploaded it to her channel, and then flagged me. Now, how pathetic can you get? So the enemy don't want us to have a choo-choo train under the Christmas tree and gifts. And we don't call it her, she, it doesn't want us to have anything. And the reason why is because whatever it is that you want truly, it will go against it, just because there's nothing in this world that will make that thing happy. Some people are just that they're just messed up like that. And for me, I love my happiness. I'm happy every single day. I feel so peaceful and so at peace. By the way, guys, let me go and check real quick the thumbs up and the thumbs down of that was a Bombay meditation that I uploaded, and it's getting thumbs up now. I will open up the comments on it on all of my videos, but it's getting thumbs up now. So, but they came and immediately hated on that video. Why? Because ain't no meditation gonna help somebody like that. You need some Thorazine, okay? So there's the link to that video. Y'all go and show that video some love, because for some reason at 3 o'clock in the morning when I uploaded it, these people were still up hating and harassing that video and tried to mess up the algorithm of it. Why, I don't know. It's the weirdest thing ever. It's just the weirdest thing. But I'm sure that whoever did it had their own reason. Then my enemy is so dumb. Let me tell you how dingy this person is. It's so dumb that it and a friend of its went live threatening me, saying that they were going to do work on me. The next day came back and said, "We didn't do any work on you." Well, I know you didn't, you dummy. But they did do work on me. You know what I'm saying? They tried to. And I'm like, are you really this dingy? So you're going to make a video threatening somebody, but then the next day you didn't do nothing. And see, that's how you can tell the enemy is weak. But my enemy has folks feeling sorry for it. And y'all are absolutely crazy. I don't give a shit if you think I'm the devil. I don't care if you think I'm a demon. You can think whatever you want about me. I know what's best. Because y'all will let that thing catfish you to death. Okay, y'all will and I'll be looking like this is a TV person. What the hell? This is the TV people. This is like unbelievable crazy. So for me personally, I don't feel sorry for any of my enemies, especially when we're at war. And you know what I'm saying? The people that think they my enemy, I just kind of, yeah, it's like, it's certain people I'm not going to do hardcore work on like that. You know what I'm saying? To mess them up real bad. Of course, I'm not going to do things like that. But if it's somebody I don't give a damn about, I'm going to tear that ass up daily. And I will not show any remorse, and I will not have no remorse. Y'all be showing remorse. Y'all be feeling bad. Y'all heart chakras is off balance because you got enough heart to protect your enemy, but not yourself. And that's what's going to mess you up. And somebody offering to suck your thing or have sex with you, that don't mean that they're not your enemy. So, and that's crazy. We got too many. It's a lot of people that sissified out there. They just real sissified. So I'm just saying, that's why in the morning I'm gonna wake up feeling great and y'all gonna wake up feeling frustrated. You showed your enemy more love than your goddamn self. So, this ain't the movie The Grinch That Stole Christmas. Y'all be on that Lottie Da Hollywood shit. We talking about real shit. Back in the day, them high priestesses, when they was dealing with them demonic spirits and stuff and they had to do them animal sacrifices, man, you think how could they feel bad for that? You can show respect, but you don't feel bad for shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't. You do what you have to do. So I don't get it. It could be a dog attacking some of y'all, and y'all let the damn dog eat you up because you ain't got enough will to survive and to live, you know? So y'all better get them root chakras together. See, that's why they was hating on that video because that video will raise your kundalini. It just depends on how blocked you are. See, only a person that is semi unblocked can even sit down and listen to that whole video. If you fucked up in the head, got a demon, a demonic spirit, a bad entity on you, you ain't gonna be able to hear that right. It's gonna bother you because the frequencies are so peaceful in that video. So it's gonna bother you. That's just like sometimes when I listen to a lot of different frequencies. One of my favorite ones though is this native flute. Oh, I love it. I love it. But there's some people they listen to that they probably have to go throw up because they got a bad spirit that need to be worked off of. And trust me, bad spirits, they not there to do nothing but tear you down. Every step you go, they gonna tear you down or they gonna be tearing somebody down. Now, for me personally, if somebody lost weight, I'd be like, congratulations. That's great. I'm sure you're feeling great. I'm sure your blood pressure is dropped. I'm sure that you know what I'm saying. You just feel a lot better. And yeah, I did do weight loss spells and I did body sculpting spells as well. But, so I don't know. And I mean, is it not fair? Like, is this an unfair thing that I'm saying, especially when your enemy is trying to trespass upon you? Okay. So, now when you dealing with family members or certain family members, depending on who they are, you're gonna handle that situation differently. But you always set boundaries, even with them. Okay. All right, y'all. I gotta go because I gotta go check on something. Oh no, trust me, Egyptian God, they ain't gotta leave me alone. What you mean you hope they leave me alone? They better hope I leave them alone. I told y'all I'm not the type of person to sit there and play victim. I'll bully the bully. I would never be a victim for anybody. So that little kids child's play that they play, I'm talking about the real enemy that operates through them, that uses them. And at the same time, they're just bodies and empty cedars and stuff. They just, they'll go out and do anything. That some people just don't have the spirit of God and some people don't have no soul. So ain't nothing but, to be honest with you, um, it's It's not that big of a deal, trust me. I got used to the police being called to my house. There's an angel at the front door, and there's one in the backyard that dog just started barking at. So about 30 minutes ago, that dog next door started barking because it's barking at my spirits that are surrounding the house. And I have my spirits do very specific things. They know anybody, any enemies, anything. I don't want to hear it. I don't give a damn. I don't feel sorry for nobody. You got to be selfish sometimes in this world. Shit, especially if you done sacrifice half of your damn life. You got to say, you know what? I'm going to sit here and do my projects that I want to do. I'm not thinking about some miserable person that chooses to be miserable. And I felt her trying to send something back to me earlier. I said, "Oh no, no, you take that right on back. That's your misery." And I could feel it in spirit was like, up, she trying to do something. She done lit something up. And then they just sent it right back to her. Now she gonna ping pong around like one of them damn ping pong balls in the damn machine. She gonna ping pong around trying to find some shelter. When really what she needs to do is walk up in a church and say, "Help me, please, Jesus." Because that's the only person that can help her. It's a Bible curse on her. Trust me. And I didn't put it on her. I did other types of stuff. Okay. And it just, and people will look at you and go, "Oh my God, how could you do that? Oh, we feel sorry. Oh, so sad for you that you feel sorry for somebody like that." I'm not even going to say that you're a nice person for being nice to that person. I'm going to say that you are a complete foolish individual. I'm not going to give you props for being stupid. I'm sorry. And a lot of y'all will contact me and y'all be like, "I got this friend, and every time I tell her something, the stuff don't work out. Like when I tell her I'm about to do something, and then the next thing I know, it don't work out." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" Well, you know what? I kind of suspected, and for the past 13 years, I noticed that stuff ain't been working out. 13 years? Imagine staying in a place in your mind that is so stupid that you let somebody steal 13 years from you and it means nothing. It's all for nothing. That's crazy. And then you look up and you say, "Damn, I could have used those 13 years doing something else." Instead, I just kept, falling and getting up and falling and getting up and didn't even realize that the person sitting next to me was doing work on me. And friends, y'all out of y'all mind. Friends don't really exist for real. There's only your sisters and your coven, possibly, but there's only your children and your spouse. Okay, after you reach the age of 35, shit gets real. There is no friends, especially in this day and age. I would never let my family fall short because of a fucked up fake friend. Mm-mm. No, 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 honey. No, no, no. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. I gotta go. I gotta go. Jay. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Peace and love to y'all. Oh, that'll be entertaining. That'll be entertaining, Deep Thought. Which channel? Is she on that channel? She feeling that heat. She want to go and be around demonic, spawnful, baneful, disgusting women, and she want to come over here and dump that shit off on me and seek refuge and protection over here while stabbing me in my back, literally. So, she's just hurt and upset that she made the wrong choice. Okay. But all right, that'll be entertaining. um, yes, amen, Renee Connolly. Yes, and you feel much better when you ditch somebody like that. Absolutely. They will suck it all up and be looking at you, talking about trying to blame it on somebody else, be sending you all kind of nasty negative energy, trying to blame it on somebody else. And you be sitting there sick, half damn dead, wondering what's wrong with you. Ain't got nothing accomplished, had all these goals and plans. And then for some reason, I don't know why, when Mars was in retrograde, they told people to not try to meet any goals. I was like, that's why people need to quit looking at Google sometimes. Thought that was absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Peace and love.